here on my
Mm,
neck. And in the car, he would
mm.
sit behind my head and look out the
Ainsley Earhardt's story begins in the heart of the American South. Born on September 20th, 1976, in Spartanburg, South Carolina, her upbringing was filled with warmth, family bonds, and Southern values that would later shape her charm on screen. As the middle child, Ainsley grew up surrounded by laughter, competition, and love. When the Earhardt family moved to Charlotte, North Carolina, her curiosity for storytelling began to shine. Teachers at Sharon Elementary noticed her gift for communication and leadership early on. Later in Columbia, South Carolina, she attended Spring Valley High School, where she thrived academically and socially. Ainsley wasn't just smart, she was magnetic. Her natural presence and energy made her a standout in classrooms and school events. Those years built the foundation for the confident woman she would become. A woman whose future lay not just in telling stories, but in connecting deeply with the people who lived them. Discovering her voice, from student to journalist. After graduating in 1995, Ainsley's journey took her to the University of South Carolina, where she pursued journalism. She originally considered Florida State, but fate led her back home to the Palmetto State and into the career that would define her. College was a time of discovery. Surrounded by South Carolina's charm and culture, she honed her skills in broadcasting and reporting, earning her bachelor's degree in journalism. She wasn't just chasing a career, she was finding her calling. Her professors saw her dedication, a mix of grace and grit that made her stand out. Upon graduation, she joined WLTX, a CBS affiliate in Columbia, as a reporter. There, she covered local news, politics, and human interest stories, quickly earning a reputation for warmth and integrity. Her genuine curiosity and ability to connect made viewers feel seen. It wasn't long before Columbia Metropolitan Magazine named her Best Personality of the Year, marking her first major professional milestone. Rising star. From local reporter to national television, Ainsley's ambitions soon took her beyond South Carolina. After building a strong foundation at WLTX, she moved to San Antonio, Texas, joining KENS-TV as a weekday morning and noon anchor. Each move was strategic, bringing her closer to the national spotlight. Her smile, intelligence, and approachable style made her a viewer favorite. Yet, behind the success was relentless effort. Early mornings, long hours, and the constant pressure of live broadcasting. In Texas, she refined her craft, learned the rhythm of television journalism, and began to believe she could go further. Opportunity came knocking when Fox News noticed her growing reputation. The transition to New York City was daunting, a leap from Southern comfort to the heart of American media. Still, Ainsley embraced it with her trademark optimism. It was a defining moment. The small-town girl from South Carolina stepping into the biggest stage of her career, ready to prove she belonged in national news. Love and loss, a journey through marriage and heartbreak. While her career soared, Ainsley's personal life faced trials. She married her college sweetheart, Kevin McKinney, in 2005, and the couple relocated to New York as her Fox career began. The city offered success, but tested their bond. The demanding schedules and public spotlight created distance, and after 5 years, their marriage ended in 2009. The divorce was painful, but quietly handled, showing Ainsley's dignity even in heartbreak. A few years later, she found love again. This time with Will Proctor, a former Clemson quarterback turned financial executive. Their 2012 wedding was filled with promise, and the arrival of their daughter, Hayden, in 2015 brought immense joy. But tragedy returned when Ainsley suffered a miscarriage while trying for a second child. She turned her grief into strength, sharing her story publicly to help others feel less alone. Her openness resonated deeply. proof that even the most polished faces on TV carry private scars. Motherhood, betrayal, and resilience motherhood gave Ainsley new purpose, grounding her amid the chaos of live television. She often spoke about the joy of raising Hayden and how faith helped her navigate sleepless nights and professional stress. Yet, just when life seemed balanced, her marriage to Will Proctor unraveled. In 2018, news broke that Will had allegedly been unfaithful, a revelation that shattered her trust and family life. The betrayal was particularly painful because it involved someone close to her circle. Ainsley handled the heartbreak privately, choosing to protect her daughter's emotional well-being above all else. Their divorce was finalized in 2019, marking another painful chapter in her personal story. Through it all, she remained composed on air, embodying professionalism even when her heart was breaking. Her grace through adversity became part of her public identity. The anchor who could deliver the morning's headlines while quietly enduring her own. Strength, for Ainsley, became more than a word. It became her survival. Faith and controversy, the Trump era. Challenges. Ainsley's faith has always guided her life, but her political leanings placed her at the center of national debates. As co-host of Fox and Friends, she became known for her conservative stance and vocal support of former President Donald Trump. Her interviews often highlighted his administration's successes, earning her admiration from conservative viewers and backlash from critics. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Ainsley made headlines after suggesting it was a safe time to fly, contradicting public health guidance. The comment triggered intense criticism, yet she stood firm, clarifying her intent and urging people to use faith over fear. Her coverage reflected the divided state of the nation, admired for optimism, attacked for oversimplification. Ainsley's loyalty to her values made her a lightning rod for both sides. But through controversy, she stayed composed. Whether praised or condemned, she never compromised her principles, proving that conviction, even when unpopular, defines character more than comfort does. A quiet love, Sean Hannity, and a private bond. In 2019, rumors swirled that Ainsley was in a relationship with fellow Fox host Sean Hannity. Both had gone through divorces, and their friendship gradually evolved into something deeper. They were first spotted together at a wedding, sparking speculation that soon became front-page news. Despite media frenzy, neither confirmed the romance publicly. Colleagues noted their closeness, describing a quiet companionship rooted in respect and shared experiences. Both understood the demands of their high-pressure careers and the importance of maintaining privacy amid public curiosity. Away from the spotlight, their relationship reportedly brought them peace, a sense of normalcy in a world that rarely allows it. Even without public acknowledgement, their bond remains strong. Those close to them describe it as a partnership built on mutual trust and faith. For Ainsley, after years of heartbreak, the connection offered a second chance. Not at celebrity romance, but at emotional stability and quiet companionship. Trials on air, mistakes, accountability, and growth. Ainsley's career, though impressive, has not been without missteps. In live broadcasting, errors are inevitable. And Ainsley faced her share of on-air controversies. From mistakenly referring to Japan as a communist country during World War II, to controversial comments about political candidates, each incident tested her integrity. What made her different, however, was how she responded. Instead of denial, she apologized publicly and sincerely, taking full responsibility for her words. These moments of humility strengthened her credibility, showing viewers that authenticity mattered more than perfection. They also revealed her humanity, that behind the polished professionalism was someone still learning, evolving, and striving to do better. Ainsley's willingness to grow in front of millions made her relatable, It reminded audiences that even the most successful public figures stumble but rise stronger. Her transparency became her greatest asset, proving that vulnerability isn't weakness. It's the bridge that connects people to truth. A daughter's farewell, losing her mother. In late 2022, tragedy struck again when Ainsley's beloved mother, Dale, passed away at age 72. Dale had endured years of health struggles, diabetes, stroke, and dialysis, yet remained Ainsley's source of inspiration. Her mother's strength and unwavering faith had always guided her. Losing her was devastating, but Ainsley's response was deeply moving. Just 2 days after her mother's passing, she returned to work, channeling grief into purpose. On air, she spoke tenderly about her mother's life, her sacrifices, and her unconditional love. Viewers saw a different side of her, vulnerable yet composed, grieving yet grateful. Her courage touched countless fans who had experienced similar losses. Ainsley found solace in her faith and in her daughter, drawing strength from the same values her mother had instilled in her. It was a reminder that behind the glamorous TV persona was a woman still anchored in family, faith, and the lessons of love. Legacy of light, strength, grace, and redemption. Ainsley Earhardt's life is one of contrasts, beauty and pain, success and loss, fame and faith. From her Southern childhood to her rise on Fox News, every chapter